Hello everyone, it is John. Yes, always trying to get his beard right. Today's video is looking at one of my role-playing games from, I don't know when this was from. Oh, it'll have it in the start anyway. Hang on. Oh. My dog's in the wrong place, so I'm going to move my camera. Because if I move, it'll upset him. Look, aren't I a wonderful owner? I care more about my care more about my animals and my dogs than I do about, obviously, the listener or the watcher. Oh dear, that's dreadful, isn't it? I require you subscribers to keep watching. Oh dear, but I love my animals. Yes. Look, here we go. Look, this is Paranoia. And you'll find that this may be a wonderful role-playing game, and it probably is. However, I think Paranoia killed role-playing. Well, for me, and yes. But look, come have a look at it. See what's sitting in my collection. It's not a lot. But there's enough there that, I suppose, should insanity grab me, I may very well decide to run it. But I honestly cannot see myself ever running this. I think I bought it because my friends had it. And I can't say I ever played in one. All I suffered was the end results of people having played in it and seen the carnage as it transferred across to other role-playing systems. That's why I'm not very fond of Paranoia. Anyway, let's go have a look at what's in my collection. Welcome, and let's sing having a look at Paranoia, a role-playing game from West End Games. Look, I'm sorry, I am incredibly disparaging of this role-playing game because to me this basically destroyed party unity in role-playing games. Or I don't know, maybe it just gave people the excuse to introduce bad behaviour into games. I think that was, the thing that I found really unpleasant about this particular game. Or more precisely, I found that people who played this game would take what values Paranoia ran their games by and carried across into every other role-playing game that they played in. And consequently, there was no party unity, no party trust, or no group trust, I should say. And consequently, people just... it took all the fun out of role-playing in many regards, even as a game master where you're trying to run things. I just found that this game, I know a lot of people thought that it was marvellous and that it was trend-setting for the time. I personally felt that it destroyed the concept of a lot of unity and party functions, certainly amongst, I guess, a lot of people that I knew here in Brisbane. And that may just be a local issue, and it probably most likely is, but that is just my opinion and may not, and probably does not, reflect perhaps the greater community, but certainly I don't have very fond thoughts for this particular role-playing game. That being said, that did not stop me, obviously, from collecting it, so which is why it's sitting in my collection, and that's all it's going to do, is sit in my collection. So this is the base. This is the first release and the box set. And as you can see, it comes with a player's handbook, game master's handbook, and an adventure handbook. So you'll have to excuse the glare. And it came with this little sheet that tells you all about some upcoming bits and pieces. There were two 20-sided dice, which they put down here as 2 inked 20-sided dice. Isn't that interesting? And look at this, complexity scale. 3. They put it online with Kingmaker and Star Frontiers. Isn't that intriguing? So they put it Below Panzer Blitz and Star Force, but above Diplomacy and Bug-Eyed Monsters. No notice of any other... Oh, that's interesting. They've put it well and truly below Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Intriguing. Yes, so that was what was in the collection for, or sorry, in the box set for Paranoia. And of course, like all things that I did at the time, I, of course, put everything else that I may have had. So there was an adventure, I obviously picked up an adventure, Vapors Don't Shoot Back. So I've got one adventure, all in fairly decent condition, so that. And then there was the Game Master's screen. So the Game Master's screens in fairly... and then you got this U model whatever, control panel. And of course some rather amusing Fear and Ignorance, Ignorance and Fear. Yes. So it's a... certainly, you know, more torture and frustration for your players. Yes, well, not quite what I look for, I think, with playing things. But, you know, some people like that. And for them, you know, good on you if you like that. That's the way you like to run things. That's well and truly within your purview to do so. And I do not begrudge you if that's what you wish to do. So, yeah, it... comes with some missions, and that was the GM screen. Some little adventures came with that. So that was what else I have. So really, that is the extent of my collection of Paranoia. So, look, if you've played it, please be kind with your comments. And just tell me why you think Paranoia is wonderful. And I'd be interested to know. So till next time, signing off, the Honourable John.